You guys, Tarayummy and Jake Weber have the internet on fire as people have been discussing their relationship as exes. Jake has a girlfriend, Kenzie, and people just don't know how she does it, seeing the two of them be so close. It's turned into this whole big topic online, especially on TikTok, and now Tara seems to be responding to the whole situation. So we are going to break down everything that is being said. All right, you guys, we're talking about a very messy situation that has taken over social media. I'm talking about Jake Weber, his ex Tarayummy, and his current girlfriend, Kenzie, and how people online are seriously wondering how Kenzie handles just how close Jake and Tara are, because let me tell you, even Tana Mojo and Trisha Paytas have chimed in like, girl, how are you doing this? So if you're not familiar, Jake Weber and Tarayummy used to date, but in 2023, they officially broke up. And even though it wasn't this huge dramatic public fight or anything, it definitely left a mark on their fan base. A lot of people were shocked, but also praised them for how mature they seemed to handle it. And here's where things start to get messy. They never really stopped hanging out, and they're best friends to this day, despite the breakup. They're in videos together, they go on trips together, and there's this energy between them that fans say just doesn't feel like just friends, or they just don't understand, you know, why they aren't together. Which, like, okay, not all exes are enemies, right? Like, some people can stay friends, but some online still question the closeness, especially since it was made public that Jake has a girlfriend named Kenzie. Even Trisha and Tana recently talked about how they don't really understand the dynamic here, especially after Tara had taken Jake as her +1 on a Tarte brand trip to a private island earlier this year.
Like, Jake is more, yeah, he's more with the girlfriend now, right? Like,
that's true. They went public too. So.
Yeah, which is good. I'm like, I love his and Tara's dynamic, but I do love to see him like showing off his girlfriend.
Yeah, I felt, why we talked about this so much. You kind of feel bad. You're like, damn, oh my God. Like, a girl can be only so strong. Yeah. You can be the strongest girl, but damn, seeing that, we were talking about that too. Like, we talked about that last time, having like platonic girlfriends if you're in a relationship with a guy. Yeah. And like, they could say like there's nothing going on, and maybe it's 100% true, but damn, if I see like them on a trip at Tarte in a private island together, I'd be like...
And it's crazy because like anything can be made okay with transparency, I guess. Like, so long as before he enters anything, he says, look, I am this close with my ex, then it's on that girl to decide. But I've also been that girl who like pretends to accept the things.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like and I don't know her, person. So I don't know. I mean, maybe she literally is like besties with Tara and doesn't give a, you know, like we don't know.
I mean, I love Moses' best friend, but if he's going on a private island with her, I might feel some type of way. I
would definitely, I would be, oh my God, the island would be underwater.
I would actually believe they wouldn't do anything too, but it's still like the idea of them like posting on social media together, like, I don't know.
No, it's not all heroes wear capes. It takes a different strength, but
well, she's amazing.
I've been all people in that situation, so yeah. I'm not casting any judgment. Whatever works for them, works for them.
Now, Tara explained in her vlog why she ended up taking Jake.
This week's video, I go to a private island called Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands with Tarte, tripping with Tarte, with my best friend Jake. Funny enough, Jake was not my first option. It sounds so bad. We talk about it more in his video, which he will be posting soon. But I asked my best friend Alyssa to come, and she couldn't come due to family stuff. And she found out about the family stuff kind of last minute. So a week before this trip, I had to find someone to go with. I asked like 4 of my girlfriends, and either they were out of town, they were too busy, or it was just too short of notice. And so I was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? So I was like, you know what? Jake uses concealer sometimes. I'll bring my best friend Jake with me on this Tarte trip.
But still, people don't really fully get it. And they do find themselves explaining the dynamic very often to people. Like, they went on a cruise with Johnny and they were doing a bunch of content together. And Tara was explaining how people were saying, you know, why are you going on a cruise with your ex? And she was kind of giving her side and her reasons.
Also, I know a lot of you are wondering, like, Tara, how is it being with your ex-boyfriend on a cruise? I had a lot of people be like,
that's not good. Like, it's not good for you to be on like a cruise with your ex-boyfriend.
And I'm like, why? Like, we're fine. Like, we were as close as can be for 5 years almost, so why can't we go on a cruise together? There's other people around. It's not some romantic cruise. We're just hanging out, having fun. Cruise buddies, you know? And we had booked this cruise a while ago, so we're like, why would we cancel it? Why would we cancel on our friends? Like, we hang out all the time anyways. There's no huge, like, weird thing going on. So we ended up going on it, and we're having so much fun together. So that's the tea with that. I mean, Jake's a pain in my ass whether we're together or not. It has nothing to do with us being broken up.
Now going back to Trisha and Tana, the two of them had previously talked about the dynamic shortly after Jake bought Tara a brand new car, which Yes, he did buy her a car after they had already broken up. It was a whole video, and he said it was because she was getting followed in this bright pink car that she formerly owned. So he wanted to do this for her. And even when she interviewed Ross Lynch and she said that her ex bought her this car, he was so shook.
Gotta just get another G-Wagon.
I gotta get my ex-boyfriend to buy me another one.
How did that happen?
I was getting followed a lot in the pink car, and he was like,
Oh, you were dating at the time?
No.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're best friends.
That's like above and beyond.
I know, and it's like, what's my next
That's like, I'll buy
doing?
my mom a car.
Sure.
I don't know about my ex-girlfriend.
Sure, yeah. It's definitely outrageous, but it was very nice.
That's super cool.
Probably the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Totally.
No one's ever probably gonna beat that.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
When you get married, or if you want to get married.
Do you want to get married?
I think so.
Which when Tana and Trisha talked about this, Tana thought, you know, views and stuff, that makes people do things that they wouldn't necessarily do if they weren't on social media. And it could just be them doing extra stuff because it is technically their job. And, you know, the content does better when they are together.
You know, I love Jake and tarayummy. I still I ask him 1,000 times when I see him. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what do you mean?
Jake and Tara, that's a little different to me because it's like they're really like everyday close.
Yeah.
I'm not everyday close with any of my
You're
ex.
not buying a car for your ex.
Yeah, but I also understand that views and the internet make people do very different stuff. Like, I'm not, maybe he would have bought her the car without the camera on. I don't know their personal thing. Like, I'm not talking to any of my ex all day, every day, or hang out with them all day, every day.
I think this is just a situation that it's like on the outside, there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, that couldn't be me, but we just don't know the inside dynamics, and we just have to try and believe that what we don't witness and see on camera between Jake and Kenzie is so good and secure that he's technically working when he's with Tara and it's just all good. But on the outside, to some, they're like, Kenzie, stand up. Like, how is he with his ex? It's so disrespectful. But him and Kenzie are more private about their romantic relationship, so it just looks odd to the public, him being so public with his ex and not his girlfriend. And that's obviously for personal reasons and to keep their relationship sacred. But from what people do see, opinions just fly. Even though everyone does seem happy, everyone is hanging out. But yeah, there's a lot of people calling Kenzie God's strongest soldier because they personally feel like they could not be in her shoes. Now, because this conversation really has skyrocketed, Tara seems to have addressed the conversation, as this week she posted a TikTok with Kenzie, and the song she used was Girl So Confusing by Charli XCX, which, when you realize the context of the sound, it definitely feels like a statement to shut people up, as a way of saying there's no beef between her and Kenzie. Because if you didn't pay attention to Charli's Brat Summer, then listen up. I'll give you the tea on why this song was definitely a statement from Tara using it. Last summer, Charli XCX and Lorde teamed up to work it out on the remix. Charli put out Girl So Confusing, and the original song was Charli talking about a girl in the industry who confused her, felt competitive, and people were always comparing them, and people immediately were like, this has got to be about Lorde. Charli later confirmed that it was about Lorde, and they actually teamed up for a remix of the song, and it was iconic. They were putting rumors to rest, not letting the internet pit them against each other anymore, and basically saying like, we support each other. So when Tara used this exact sound to post with Kenzie, it was very much giving, we know what you guys have been saying about us online, we're not beefing, and we want you guys to know. People commented under her TikTok and said, silencing the haters I see. I've never gasped so loud. This is def a response to all the comments on her post with Jake. They're seeing all the posts. The fact they're probably all laughing at us. And I mean, people just have really been talking about it this week post Coachella because they posted such long vlogs together. They were in each other's content. Tara even posted a video with Jake's sister this week, and they're obviously close because she was with Jake for a long time. And obviously when you're dating someone, you get very close with their family. And so people were commenting under that video, like, I don't know how Kenzie does it. Like, Tara's involved with the whole family and she's on good terms with everyone. But I mean, it seems like they want us to know that it's all good, everybody's happy, no beef, no bad blood, everyone's cool. So that is what has been going on in this whole conversation of Jake and Tara and Kenzie. Do you guys think that this TikTok will, you know, kind of like die down the conversation of people feeling like there's beef between them, or that the situation isn't right and the dynamic is hurtful to Kenzie? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.